and they'll forget everything about me. That, Pat, is blackmail, pure and simple.
What is it with you, Richard? Why do you feel so threatened by all of this? Is it your pride? I'll tell you something. I think you better ask yourself a couple of questions before you ruin your life as well as Becky's.
She thinks Mario and Karen are just good friends.
I think you've misjudged the situation.
You mean because you don't want to hear me talk about Karen like this? Oh, look, Larry, I'm sorry. I didn't realize it'd be quite so hard for you to accept this. Look, please forgive me, but every time I see you looking at her, I realize that she's playing on your sympathies. And if you were tempted to take her back, I just don't want to see you hurt anymore. I don't want to see you going through all of that agony again.
I just don't want to hear any more of this, Faith. You couldn't be more wrong. I'll see you later.
Dear Larry, I'm sitting here alone. I can't tell you how very much alone. In just a few hours, everything has shattered. There's no longer any future for me. And I have only now learned how little meaning the past ever had. I can never go back to Ivan. You want no part of me.
We can't agree. I say Carefree Panty Shields are for with a tampon, because a tampon alone isn't always just right.
Come on. Carefree Panty Shields are for whenever you want just a thin protection product for freshness.
I say with a tampon. They're great because they're so small and comfortable.
For me, Carefree Panty Shields are for any day when you don't want a tampon at all.
With a tampon.
Without.
With.
Without.
Anytime. For the fresh-dressed woman, Carefree Panty Shields.
Any day.
It was so embarrassing. Now, this was before I knew about Johnson's diapers. Here I was, a new mother. We were invited to my husband's boss's home. Boss's wife picked her up, and she was soaking wet. With Johnson's disposable diapers, I don't worry about wetness.
Mrs. Connie Reyes for Johnson's disposable diapers from Johnson & Johnson.
If you stack the two of them, you can see the difference between the other diaper and Johnson's. They're thicker, they're more absorbent. You can depend on Johnson's.
Nothing works like Johnson's to help keep babies dry.
We're taking everything out of our house that we clean with Glass Plus, the whole house cleaner. Watch my petunias, honey. Of course, Glass Plus cleans mirrors and windows without streaking. And Glass Plus cleans all these appliances, plus stovetops, plus bathroom fixtures, plus a whole lot more. Got a whole house to clean? Get the whole house cleaner. Glass Plus. It cleans windows plus a whole lot more. Okay, honey. We can put it all back now.
Oh, these freckles. Is there anything that'll help fade them?
Porcelana, the medicated fade cream.
Lately, I've had these awful-looking brown patches. What can I do about them?
Try Porcelana, the fade cream.
They call these age spots. I call them ugly, but what's a woman to do?
Rub in Porcelana fade cream. Helps fade age spots, sun freckles, and those dark patches women can get during childbearing years. Porcelana medicated fade cream helps bring back your natural skin tone.
Richard, I want you to be completely honest with yourself. Now, I know you take great pride in being a good investigative reporter, and yet you have made some accusations that you cannot possibly back up.
I haven't given up on finding the facts.
Oh, that's good. You haven't given up. Well, Richard, couldn't you have found the facts before you made the accusations?
Look, I know I do some things impulsively. And I admit that that's wrong.
Can you also admit that there is room for a compromise?
That depends on what kind.
All right. I also think that you should ask yourself if maybe the reason you're not ending all of this is because you don't want Becky to have a career.
Oh, Larry. I never dreamed it would end this way. But it has. And there is nothing.
Sure thing, babe. Take care.
Okay, hon. Bye-bye. Hi. Where you going?
I was going to pick you up.
Oh, well, here I am. Saved the trip.
Well, I think I'll take a walk. I want to get some air.
It's kind of late. Why don't you go inside and talk to me?
What?
I don't know. Whatever's on your mind. You got something on your mind, don't you?
Sometimes you're too smart for your own good.
Talking is more therapeutic than walking. Let's go.
After you, Dr. Brothers.
Guess what?
What?
I'm beginning to like health food.
Oh, my.
So much for my life. Did you have a rough day?
It's putting it mildly.
How's Ms. Kipling?
Oh, we had a run-in.
What a surprise.
This one was a little bit more serious than the rest of them.
You could give her a scorpion for her birthday. I'm sorry. I guess now's not the time to make jokes.
Yeah. It was pretty messy, and it was very personal, and it brought back a lot of very bad memories. She ran off. I don't know when she's coming back.
Do you feel guilty?
No. I mean, I guess not.
You had me worried there for a minute.
What I am is tired. I think I'm gonna go to bed. I am beat.
Sounds like a good idea. I'm kind of bushed myself.
Oh, how's Moose?
Oh, he's fine. He doesn't want to be called that anymore, though.
Oh, how come?
I don't know. He just wants to be called by his real name.
Which is?
Howard.
Howard. Howard Moose?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. When you got out of the car, I heard you call him Moose.
Nobody's perfect.
Was Karen one of them, Ivan? Is that how she knew? Answer me, Ivan. Did you pay Karen Wallach to undress for you? Of course you did. There's no other way she could have known. You disgust me.
Ragu classic combinations are 3 great tastes in spaghetti sauce. There's one classic combinations with sausage and peppers.
That's some sauce.
Another with mushrooms and onions.
Mushrooms and onions.
And a third with onions and peppers.
Onions.
And
peppers. That's some combination.
Ragu classic combinations. That's Italian.
You know why I serve golden griddle syrup in this place? Because someday I'm going to be rich and famous for my pancakes. Rich and famous. Funny, I used to serve a more famous pancake syrup, but I found that golden griddle has a richer taste. In fact, golden griddle tastes so rich, it makes the pancakes taste richer. And it's naturally thick. Look, if you're buying the most famous pancake syrup, switch to golden griddle. Because when it comes to taste, rich is better than famous.
How do you cool off after-school disco fever? With Kool-Aid. Just the way my mom cooled off us beboppers. I remember, we loved Kool-Aid so much, sometimes Mom would even make us a second pitcher. She could because it was so economical. Still is. Kool-Aid unsweetened with my sugars only about 13 cents a quart. Has vitamin C, too. How about some more Kool-Aid?
Yeah, some more Kool-Aid.
You loved it as a kid. You trust it as a mother. Kool-Aid brand soft drink mix.
This is new, improved Jell-O chocolate pudding. They say it's even smoother than good old Jell-O chocolate pudding, so let's give it the old smoothometer test. That's right. It's so much smoother, I think our smoothometers are going crazy.
Introducing new, improved Jell-O brand chocolate pudding. It's so much smoother, you'll love it even more.
Smoother, right, gang? I think the smoothometers are stuck.
Are you almost finished?
A couple more minutes. What?
Oh, there's something I wanted to talk to you about.
Oh, can't you talk to me while I'm doing this?
I can concentrate on talking or on watching you work out, but not on both.
Okay. What's on your mind?
Well, tomorrow is my birthday.
It is. Well, congratulations. Mwah. What do you want for your birthday?
Look, Mick, I'm not fishing for presents.
Oh, what else are birthdays for?
They're for celebrating, and that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I'd like to have you and Sam come over to the house and have dinner with me.
Oh, well, I'd love to. And I'm sure Sam would, too. Who's going to come?
Well, this isn't a big party, Mick. It's just going to be you and me and Sam.
Oh, okay. Well, are you sure you want to have it there?
Why not?
I mean, aren't things a little gloomy over there these days since the Buchanan served Richard with his summons?
Well, maybe a little, but Becky okayed the party, and she and Richard are going to be there.
Well, you sure you don't want to have it at our place?
Mick, that's very sweet of you, but Sam works so hard already. I wouldn't want her to have to cook, too.
Oh.
And, well, besides, you haven't tried my fried chicken yet. So it'll just be my treat.
Talk me into it. What time?
Well, Mick, you haven't asked Sam yet.
Oh, come on, it's anything for 1 minute. Sam's gonna turn you down on your birthday?
Guys, hello. I'd like to introduce you to Hal Somerville from the Banner. He's doing an article on our club.
Tina and I have already met. How are you, Tina?
Fine, thanks. How are you? And this is a friend of mine, Mick Gordon.
Hi.
Oh,
nice
Mick
to meet
Gordon.
you.
Yeah, I've heard about you. Some tough break you had.
Yeah, well, I'm up and at 'em again.
Yeah. Okay, how about the pool area?
Oh, Tina, how would you like to take over?
And wait a minute. The article's going to be about you too, Sam. Now, come on.
Oh, well, okay.
Sam?
Yeah.
When you get a minute, I'd like to talk to you, okay?
Okay, I won't be long.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Well, isn't he Mr. Suave?
I don't know. I thought he was kind of nice. Besides, I already met him. He was helping Richard out with some assignment.
I am so glad that I caught you before we went off to the studio this morning. Oh, no, it's okay. I don't have to be at the studio for another 20 minutes. Come on, give me your coat and all that. All right, stay a while.
There you go.
Come in, sit down.
Okay.
So, what can I do for you?
Well, for starters, you can tell me what you did to my husband last night.
Why?
Well, he was up half of the night, and every time I tried to get anything out of him, he just waved me off and said, "Not now, I'm thinking," and... What? What's so funny?
Your husband, of course. He's very funny and utterly charming.
Well, he's also stubborn as a mule.
Ah, yeah, that's true. But, you know, maybe if he was up all night thinking, that's kind of wearing off.
You gave him the devil.
Kind of.
And he stood still for it?
Well, I'll tell you, there were a couple of moments there when he looked like he was just going to fly off the handle, but it never happened.
That's that pride of his. I mean, he just can't ever admit that he's wrong about stuff, you know? He's worse than anybody else in the world about that.
Oh, yeah? If you felt that way, you never would have fallen in love with him.
I guess not. Well, do you think that you got through to him?
I don't know. I certainly hope so. Oh. Here we go. My early morning call. Dorian harassing me.
Oh, Lord, does that woman ever give up?
I don't think so. Hello.
Good morning, Pat. It's Bo.
Bo, good morning. What a pleasant surprise.
Well, I'm calling you to see if you're going to be free today about 12:30.
Today?
Yep. Yeah, I made reservations down at the press box, and I'm going to be mighty disappointed if you don't join me down there.
Bo, I have a business date.
Well, can you break it, please? I really need the pleasure of your company.
I'm very flattered.
We'll even talk some more about that Richard Abbott situation. I'm still hoping that you're going to help me out on that.
Okay, Bo. I will switch appointments, and I'll be delighted to have lunch with you.
Good deal. Press box, 12:30.
Okay. Bye-bye. Well, well. Well, what's the matter? I don't know. I think maybe I just did something dumb. I think I just set myself up as mediator between the Buchanans and Richard.
And you're afraid you might get caught in the crossfire.
Yeah? You know, I could end up with both sides hating me.
Well, I won't hate you. We need your help.
Well, you know something, I guess I'm in this no matter what, so I just might as well make the best of it, huh?
Faith, you in?
Good morning.
Good morning, Larry.
Faith not here yet?
No, she's not.
What's the matter?
Well, she's always the first one here in the morning, right?
Maybe she overslept.
Larry, somebody's been here.
What are you talking about?
I just came in a minute ago, and the medical supply cabinet was open, just like that.
Huh. Well, maybe she just forgot to close it up when she left.
I was the last one out of here last night, and I'm positive I locked that cabinet.
Better see if anything's missing.
When your family's having lots of fun, you want to take lots of pictures. So use Duracell batteries.
Look, regular carbon batteries average less than 50 flash photos, but Duracell batteries last longer to give you 50, 100, 200 flash photos or more.
My kids can go on, and so will Duracell.
Duracell. The copper top battery lasts longer.
For lots more pictures.
Now you can look for something new in feminine care. Not a belted napkin, and unlike any beltless pad. Introducing the new Freedom Pad. It's better than the leading pad. The new Freedom technology is so advanced, it gives women what they've wanted from beltless protection. More comfort. How? We rounded the corners and tapered the ends. So New Freedom is more comfortable than the leading pad. The new Freedom Pad. It's not just beltless, it's better.
Enough. Can you imagine your whole family sharing the same toothbrush? Of course not. Well, I can't imagine letting them share the same germy bathroom cup either. Ugh. That's why we've got a Dixie bathroom dispenser. It's so much more sanitary. And everybody gets a fresh, clean cup.
Dixie cups and a Dixie dispenser. They make your bathroom a more sanitary place. And Dixie's new plant collection designs make it more beautiful.
Sunday, an all-new Galactica 1980 returns with an old enemy after new prey.
You realize the significance of that crater?
All our children are on board. Galactica's new generation, under attack, flees to Earth. Then 10-Speed runs a con that puts him in reach of the mob.
I'm gonna have to do you right here.
Right here in the car? It's kind of messy, ain't it?
And it looks like curtains for 10-Speed.
That was a threat.
Wait a minute! And Brown Shoe.
Well, you've seen the whole shooting match. Do you have any more questions?
No, I can't think of any more offhand.
Okay. Feel free to wander around if you want to, for as long as you want. And if you do have any more questions, you can find me in my office, okay?
Okay, great. Sam, I'll stop by before I leave, okay?
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, good.
Listen, why don't you help yourself to some juice? It's on the house. Right, Mary?
Okay, I think I will. Thanks
Okay.
a lot.
What are you doing? Hi. Hi. So, how'd you like the place?
Well, I think it's a great setup.
Did Sam talk you into joining?
Well, yes, you didn't have to try very hard.
I see.
What? Hey, listen, Tina, I happen to think Sam is a very nice-looking young lady, and, I mean, why should I keep that a secret?
Well, no reason to.
Of course, you're not the only one who thinks so.
Well, who else does?
Well, the guy she's living with, for one.
That's my luck. Who's the guy?
Mick Gordon.
She's living with Mick Gordon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. But now, wait a minute. Wasn't she in the plane crash with him?
That's right. You know, he has made such incredible progress since then. You know, I bet he'll be back on the top by next year.
No, wait a minute. How long have they been living together?
Oh, a few months or so.
Hmm. You think there's any chance of them getting married or anything?
I doubt it.
Well, how come?
Well, they're both trying to work out some certain problems in their lives.
Oh, so then they have problems, right?
Look, Hal, if you'd like to get to know Sam and Mick a little better, I'm having this little birthday dinner party tomorrow night, and they'll both be there. You want to come?
Okay, Tina, you're on. Hey, look who's here, Mr. Byline. How's it going?
What are you doing here, Hal?
Well, I'm getting a story and checking out the management.
How you doing, Tina?
I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
Check me out when I finish with that.
You know, I'd give anything to see him in a good mood.
Well, I gotta tell you, if the Buchanan family had clouded up and rained all over me like they did him, I wouldn't be in too good of a mood either.
Look who just came in.
Uh-oh, maybe I better get Richard out of here. Hey, Mr. Buchanan, how's it going?
Yeah, good morning. How are you doing? Well, what have we here? 20 get you 100, that's one of the Buchanans you're beating up on there, Richard, but you gotta tell me. Which one? Is that me or is that my pa?
There's some sleeping pills missing.
Are you sure?
Yeah, look, someone left the cap off the bottle.
Is there anything else missing?
I can't tell. I don't think so.
Larry, I wish I could tell you I'm wrong about locking this cabinet last night, but I'm sure I
No,
did.
Hannah, come on. I know you would have locked this up before you left.
So how do you explain this?
I don't know. You're right, Faith. She's already a half hour late.
Well, you don't think anything's happened to her. Were you with her last night?
Yeah, I was. And I got to tell you something, Anna. I saw a side of Faith that I'd never seen before. Now, I was mad. I was disappointed. And frankly, I'm not too surprised that she hasn't shown up this morning.
Oh. Look, she keeps a key to that cabinet in the desk. If she was upset when she left it last night, it's not there. Maybe she came back here, and she went to the cabinet, she took some sleeping pills, and she went back to Ina's with them. Possible?
It's easy to check out.
Well, now, Mr. Dupree, I have all the tiger's milk I need. I don't know what your experience has been, but it just hasn't caught on with our clientele. No, I'm not expecting a rush of baby tigers in the near future. Yes, Mr. Dupree, you will hear from me. Goodbye. Honestly, that man, he is such a hustler. What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be at your real estate class?
Yeah, I decided not to go.
Yeah, why not?
Well, I mean, it's not going to hurt me to miss one class, is it?
No, it isn't. It just doesn't seem very much like you.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, Karen. It's Larry.
Larry, how are you?
Fine. I'm at the clinic. Faith hasn't shown up yet, and, well, I'd like to talk to her if she's still there.
Larry, I haven't seen her this morning. Just a second. Have either of you seen Faith this morning? No, Mrs. Hopkins and Katrina say they haven't seen her.
Karen, wait a minute. I'll go up and take a look.
Just a second, Larry. Mrs. Hopkins is going to go upstairs and look in her room. Why don't you call her back?
Thank you, Karen. I'd appreciate it.
You bet. Bye-bye. Well, at least we know where Faith didn't go.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, I mean, Larry sounded the same as ever.
Why shouldn't it?
Well, I mean, if she went over there, I mean, if she said something monstrous about me, I mean, if she made a play for him.
I see.
Wonder where she did go.
Who cares where she went?
Karen!
What is it? What is it?
I think something is terribly wrong. Come on, let's go.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment.
Steak bones come from steak, and dogs love them.
Bones come from Purina. They're a new snack for dogs, and they look so much like steak bones, you can hardly tell the difference.
Yeah, but steak bones are delicious.
So are bones. They've got a soft little beef-flavored center dogs are crazy about, like a real bone.
Well, steak bones are hard and good for his teeth.
Bones are, too. In fact, they're better than steak bones. Bones are so nutritious, your dog could live on bones and water.
Bones are better than bones.
Hey, Mom, could Dora eat supper with us?
Sure.
What are we having?
Liver?
Mom, can I eat out Larry's?
A government survey has shown that among preschoolers, 9 out of 10 didn't get the recommended levels of iron, and 5 out of 10 didn't get the recommended amounts of vitamins A and C. But Flintstones Plus Iron helps kids get the iron and 10 essential vitamins their growing bodies need. Flintstones, we make them for kids, because the odds are against them.
Larry's mom made liver, too.
Don't cry, sweetheart. Grandma has your Desitin ointment. I used to use it to help heal your mother's diaper rash. It really works, and more pediatricians recommend it. There, doesn't that feel better? And Desitin gives you advantages your mother didn't have. Desitin medicated lotion and gentle Desitin baby powder to keep you feeling fresh. That's what my first grandchild deserves.
Give your baby's skin the Desitin advantage.
Sunday, the most daring episode in the annals of war. Force 10 from Navarone.
Come on, Richard, now, is that me or is that Ace?
Neither.
Well, I've been wrong before. If you don't believe it, you can ask my pa.
This bag represents Caldwell, Erskine, and Crockett.
Ah, yes, our attorneys. You know, them old boys, they're just doing their job.
Yeah.
You know, you got a pretty good left jab there. You done any prize fighting before?
College.
I thought so. Hey, look, I got a great idea.
How much is it going to cost me this time?
Oh, no. What do you say we have a real good old-fashioned Western way of solving our problems?
What?
A boxing match. Yeah, you and me, that'd be great.
You got to be kidding.
No, hey, listen, boxing matches, they've solved a lot worse problems than what we got, Richard.
I don't believe in violence.
Well, a fair fight, that really isn't violence. But you suit yourself. You change your mind knowing that idea starts to appeal with you. You let me know, okay? All right, Mr. Wheeler. Everything seems to be all right. I'll see you next Monday, all right?
Okay, thanks, Doctor. Same time?
Same time, same place. You have a good weekend now.
Thanks.
Bye-bye. Any calls?
Nope. Sorry, maybe Faith. Landview Free Clinic.
Anna, this is Ina Hopkins. May I speak to Larry, please?
Yes, of course. Ina Hopkins.
Yes, Mrs. Hopkins.
Larry, I'm very worried about Faith. She didn't sleep in her bed last night.
Are things still in her room?
Yeah, that's it. Nothing's been touched. It isn't like her at all.
Well, Mrs. Hopkins, isn't it possible she got up early and then left the house this morning?
No, See, I was up at 5 o'clock. Nobody could have gone in and out. I would have heard them. I would have seen them. I don't have any idea where she could be. I mean, I don't think she has any friends that she could have, stayed with. Unless she went back to her husband and stayed there.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Hopkins. I'll keep looking for her, and I'll get back to you when I find out something. She didn't spend the night at Ina's. Her bed wasn't slept in.
Oh, Larry, now I am getting worried.
You know what, Anna? We better count those sleeping pills. Why don't you start counting them? I'll get the inventory.
You sure you don't want to call Ivan Kickling first?
Well, let's settle the pill question first.
Okay.
I don't like this. No, I don't like this at all. If there is one thing Faith is, and that's predictable.
Well, she's gonna turn up, you know. She always turns up.
Yeah, but if Larry doesn't know where she is, nobody else does. Oh, my dear. I'm sorry. It's a stupid thing to say.
No, that's okay. I think maybe I agree with you.
Come in, Claudette.
A little early in the day, isn't it?
You're not here for the usual reason.
What happened? Run out of nightgowns? You haven't brought me to the usual place either. What happened to that dump on the other side of town?
I still have that place. The reason I called you here is because, well, there's someone I want to help out.
Someone you want to help out, or you want me to?
This has nothing to do with that.
Oh, I know I'm supposed to ask what it does have to do with, but I think I'm afraid to.
Here's $500. All you have to do is make a telephone call and then leave town for a while.
What's the catch?
There is no catch.
No strings attached?
None.
Who am I calling?
Did you know Karen Woloch when she was working the streets?
Yeah, I knew her. She the one I'm supposed to call?
How well did you know her?
I worked with her a couple of times.
Then you know her well enough for what I want.
It is not easy for Pedro to accept the fact that my favorite Mexican snack does not come from Mexico.
Mexico.
Tostitos brand, crispy round tortilla chips.
Mexico.
They have an authentic tortilla taste.
Mexico.
In traditional flavor or nacho cheese, they are so thin and crispy, they even sound delicious. Believe me, Pedro, these are Tostitos.
Tostitos. Tostitos brand, an authentic tortilla taste from Frito-Lay.
Fruit of the Loom, guys. Hi, gang.
Bess, how do our briefs hold up?
Listen, I put a lot of underwear through the ringer, and Fruit of the Loom really stands up.
They have the Superman waistband.
Snaps back wash after wash.
That's high quality. At a low price.
That's my professional opinion.
Hey, the Fruit of the Loom guys!
Who else?
The Fruit of the Loom guys? Men's cotton briefs with Superman waistband, only $1.43.
Liz, you can't go on a business trip. I'll starve. All I can make is hamburger.
Why settle for dull hamburger? Make a super bird's eye supper.
Me?
It's easy. Mix hamburger with bird's eye Americana San Francisco-style vegetables. Only bird's eye green beans, bean sprouts, seasoned sauce, and crunchy topping can make a dinner.
Fantastic.
Still need me?
Yes, but I won't starve.
Bird's Eye, Americana, and international vegetable recipes. Why settle for dull? Make a super bird's eye supper.
Betty's breakfast is now open.
Knowing Betty, it's gonna be the best.
Fresh juice.
Hot muffins. Betty has...
Just won't settle for less at breakfast.
I'll start with some Raisin Bran.
Some Raisin Bran. Nothing's better than Post.
Raisin Bran's Raisin Bran.
You haven't tasted Post. With so many plump, fresh-tasting raisins, no leading Raisin Bran gives you more.
You said it.
To Betty's breakfast.
And to Post.
Raisin Bran. There's just nothing better than Post.
How many pills are left?
12.
Oh, boy.
How many are there supposed to be?
30.
18 missing?
I knew she was upset, but I never...
Oh, Larry, come on. You don't think Faith would do anything to harm herself? Honey, I think it's time you get on the phone and call Ivan Kipling.
I don't get it. I mean, I've heard of easy money, but this is too easy.
Are you going to make the call, or should I get somebody else?
Oh, I'll make it. Tell you the truth, I was never really crazy about her anyway. Karen was never for real. I mean, she had that big-time doctor husband.
Hello?
Hello, Ivan. It's Larry Wolick.
Yes, what can I do for you?
Is Faith there with you?
Faith? No, why?
Well, she hasn't shown up at the clinic, and I checked with the boarding house. Thought she might have overslept, but apparently she didn't spend the night there either. I was hoping you might know where she was.
No, I'm afraid I don't. You sound worried. Why?
Ivan, there are some sleeping pills missing from the medical supply chest.
Oh, God.
Now, Faith had a key to the locker. It may just be coincidence.
It better be. If anything has happened to Faith, you are directly responsible.
I'm just as concerned about her as you are.
It's a little late for concern. You're the one who led her on, deluded her into believing all this rubbish about independence. You allowed her to fall in love with you.
All right, now, hold on. Just take it easy. I'll call the police.
You remember what I said. If anything happens to Faith, I just... Hello?
Hey, take it easy. You're getting yourself too worked up about this. You're trembling.
I'll get her. She's as much to blame as he is. But I'll get her.
Hi.
Hello, Pat.
I hope I haven't kept you waiting.
Oh, no, I've only been here a couple minutes.
Thank you.
How'd the show go today?
Oh, it couldn't have been better. In fact, I think a miracle took place today.
What kind of miracle?
Well, believe it or not, overnight, Dorian Lord was transformed. Everything that she hated yesterday, she loved today, including the fundraising campaign for the free clinic.
You're kidding me. How about that?
I can't imagine who or what caused the change.
Well, I wish I could take credit for it, but I'm sorry I can't. And I know Paul, he hasn't talked to her in about 2-3 days, so it can't be him.
Yeah, well, you know something? I'm just going to be quiet, keep my fingers crossed, and hope it lasts.
Oh, listen, by the way, I got a check here for you. I'd like to give that to the free clinic.
You know something? Your family's very strange.
How?
Well, I mean, they're the whole reason that we're doing this, because they stopped the endowment.
You know something? When you talk about the Buchanans now, you talk like we're some kind of a creature, you know? We got 4 arms, 4 legs, and 1 head. But that is not true now. As you can see, I got my own hands, my own legs, and my own head. Now, that's for $5 grand. Is that okay?
Yeah, just fine. Thank you. Oh, and there'll be no publicity on it, unless you want it.
Well, shoot. No, I don't give 2 hoots about publicity. Now, I'm not all that calculating, Pat. I think as you get to know me a little better, you're going to find I'm a very reasonable man.
Oh, yeah? Is that so?
Mm-hmm. What other kind of man but a reasonable man would be wanting you to help him keep Richard Abbott from killing himself?
You really are sincere about that, aren't you?
Yes, ma'am. Very sincere.
Richard.
Hello, Pat.
Howdy, Richard.
Mr. Buchanan, I've decided that your suggestion makes a lot of sense. I agree with you. I think we should settle our differences in a boxing ring, at your convenience. Just give me a call.
Ed, come on in. Have you found anything?
No, nothing, Helena. We checked the hospitals, even the morgue. Nothing.
Oh, do you think she could have left town?
Well, we're working on that now, and we're gonna need a picture of her to pass out at the airport's bus station.
Well, maybe she left town with her car.
No. We already checked on that. Her car is still in the back of Ina's.
Did you talk to Ivan yet?
Yeah, he doesn't have any ideas.
What kind of shape is he in?
Well, he's emotional.
Yeah, he blames me, Ed.
Yeah, well, maybe nobody should be blamed until we find out what happened. You see Faith last night?
Yeah.
About what time?
About 8:30?
Was she upset?
Yeah, so was I.
You want to tell me about that, Larry?
Yeah, I better. You have a seat.
Anna?
Go ahead.
You see, Ed, Faith made some accusations about Karen. It made me kind of angry.
What were the accusations?
Well, that Karen was trying to turn everyone at Ina's against Faith. And now I know what kind of person Karen is. I didn't believe that. I told Faith that. And then she told me, well, she implied that Karen and Mario Corelli were having, an affair. And I got really upset at that, and I walked out. On the way out of the house, I ran into Mario. I took him over to the hospital. We had a nice little chat.
Mm-hmm. You raised the question with him?
Yeah, he made me realize just how ridiculous it was, but yet I see how desperate Faith is now, what kind of game she's playing.
Do you think anybody saw Faith leaving Ina's last night?
I have no idea.
Yeah. Well, she's got a key to this place. She has a key to the medicine cabinet, huh?
Yeah.
You got a picture of her, Larry?
No.
Maybe there's one in her room at Ina's. Well, I'll pick that up. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna.
Hey, are you all right?
I was talking about her, Karen Wallach.
I think this deal's so important that maybe we just better renegotiate it. I mean, if I were to say no and walk out right now, well, for once, I got the trump cards, haven't I?
The game's not over. It's just beginning.
It's the oddest fruit in the world. Prickly outside, tingly sweet inside. It's Dole pineapple in its own juice. It brings new life to cottage cheese, magic to meatballs, or chicken, or ice cream. Because while it's sweet, it has a tingly feeling too. That's why there are few things in this world as incredibly versatile as Dole pineapple in its own juice. No sugar added.
Adios. I live in Spain, but because you and I are women, we share a special feeling for romance, a feeling captured in these wonderful books, Harlequin. They speak to us in a language we know, the language of love. They show me a world of faraway places and make me feel very special.
Harlequin Romances. Harlequin presents the world's most popular love stories because Harlequin understands how you feel about love.
Last cold Bayer, this cold Comtrex. I switched because Comtrex gives me aspirin-free relief of aches and fever, plus relief of congestion and coughs.
Last cold Contact, this cold Comtrex. It gives me more kinds of relief for my cold.
Instead of these, they switched to Comtrex Multi-Symptom Co-Reliever for their nasal congestion, runny nose, aches, fever, and coughs. All by itself, Comtrex gives more kinds of relief than Dristan or Contact or Bayer. This cold Comtrex in tablets, liquid, and now capsules.
On All My Children, Link's giving a party to catch a killer.
Well, there is one more guest to complete the party. Myrtle?
Myrtle?
And everyone's a suspect.
I would like to propose a little toast to Kelly Cole. She's in the state prison for a crime that she didn't commit. Somebody else is guilty.
Who is it? Find out on All My Children, weekdays.
Now, you're a regular here in this place?
Yes, I work pretty steadily here.
Okay. Great, thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
What are you doing here? I mean, I thought you didn't have any more questions.
Oh, well, okay, I lied. Well, listen, with you, Sam, I could ask 100 more questions, and I figure 5 an hour ought to give you plenty of time for answers, so means you owe me about 20 hours.
Hey, I wish I had the time to answer them, but I have a club
Well,
to
that's
run,
okay.
so-
We can talk again tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Well, yeah, Tina's birthday party. She invited me.
Oh, how nice.
Well, I hope you're looking forward to it as much as I am, Sam.
Hi, Becky. How are you?
Oh, Becky,
how
could you excuse me a second?
Sure. Wow.
He's about as subtle as a rock, isn't he?
What?
Jimmy Olsen, our hotshot cub reporter over
Oh,
here.
him.
Yeah, him, the guy who's been falling all over you all day long.
He hasn't been falling all over.
Yeah, hasn't he? What would you call it?
Are you jealous?
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
I know how to put a stop to that.
Oh, you do?
Yes, I'll just go on over there and tell him that I'm still hooked on this dumb jock who insists on speed skating for the rest of his life.
Okay.
And I'll tell him that I'm so hooked that I myself have decided to take up skating, too.
You're not serious.
Can't beat him, join him.
Well, that's great. It's about time. Mwah! I'll have you skating like a pro in no time.
No, no, no. I don't want you for a teacher. I want Tina's teacher. He's a lot cuter than you are.
Best news I've heard all day. Hey, Beck.
Honey, Hal just told me that you've been here and you already left. What are you doing back?
I'm in training.
Training for what?
Bo Buchanan found a way for us to settle the differences between his family and me.
Oh, my Lord, honey, that's wonderful. Richard, how?
Bo and I are going to fight it out in the ring.
What? Richard?
So you and Faith had a fight,
That's right.
and you didn't see her after that, huh?
Right.
Well, she didn't go to Larry. She didn't go to her husband. Is Faith's room unlocked? I want to get a picture out of it.
Yeah, of course it is. Go right on up.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sounds terrible, but I just hope she didn't try to kill herself.
You don't feel guilty about this.
Karen, how can you even think such a thing? Really?
Well, well, then what happened to her?
I don't know. But I'm sure that Ed is going to find out as soon as he can. We have to get to the restaurant, so come on.
I know. Oh, you're going to be okay.
Yeah, I'm always okay.
Well, call us and let us know if anything happens, all right?
Oh, yeah. If I get any bad news, send over the carrot juice.
Goodbye.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
A what? Hello.
I'd like to speak to Karen Wallach, please.
This is she.
Oh, Karen, I'm so glad I found you.
Who is this?
Claudette Rio. Remember me?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember you. Why are you calling me?
Karen, listen to me. I'm desperate. I need help bad. I'm calling you because I know how you helped Kat. I'm in terrible trouble, Karen. You're the only hope I've got.